good, everyone? What's good? Happy Wednesday, and welcome to the Logical Stream. For those of you who know me, welcome back. For those of you who don't, I go by the name of Esoteric. That's short for Esoteric Skills. And tonight, we're back at it again with some more Devil May Cry, particularly the DMC HD Collection. So, for those of you who were tuning in last week, Friday, we actually finished the first Devil May Cry, and we're gonna move on to the one that is least like, which is Devil May Cry 2. Not to include the reboot that came out like quite a few years ago with Emo Dante. So we're gonna play through that, see how far we get, and yeah, that would be essentially it. So also, my apologies for not streaming on Monday, folks. I figured since I didn't stream Monday, I'd just stream today, so that I can make up for Monday. I may be streaming tomorrow. I know I won't be streaming on Friday because I know early in the morning I have some, the Saturday morning that is, I have to be up early to do some things. So it's either going to be today and tomorrow, or maybe tomorrow and Saturday. Today and Saturday, excuse me. So I'm still working that out. Nothing is set in stone at this moment. So before we get started with the second Devil May Cry, just gonna give you guys recollect of what transpired in the last stream. So we encountered Nightmare, which I gotta say is the most annoying enemy throughout the entire game. Like, I hate that enemy so much. I don't recall hating it as much as I do now as a kid, but I definitely, like, it's definitive. I hate that enemy. And it appeared multiple times. So, like, I think it was the boss that appeared the most throughout the entire game. I think it appeared approximately 3, maybe 4 times. So yeah, there's that. I assumed in the last episode, episode 1, we defeated Nilo Angelo, but I was absolutely wrong. We finally defeated him here. This is where he takes off his mask and kind of like shows his human face. And then after defeating him, Dante discovers like, yo, this is my twin brother Virgil. Or maybe he doesn't know, but he saw the pendant drop from him. So it's either he probably thought that demon had the pendant in his possession, or he discovered that was actually Virgil. I think it's the latter, though. I think it's the latter. And then Mundus, it pans over to Mundus and Trish having a conversation, stating that Virgil actually failed him or whatever. So, not certain if Dante confirmed that it was Virgil within that scene, but for the audience, Mundus did confirm that it was in fact Virgil in the first one. I thought Virgil didn't technically make an appearance until like the third one, which chronologically it is the first one. But I'm kind of like going off on a tangent there. All right, moving along. So yeah, discovered Nilo Angelo was actually Dante's twin brother Virgil. We acquired the other half of the pendant to get the Sword of Sparta. Nicole, what's good? Welcome in, welcome in. How's everything? Hello to you too. Alright, so we've merged the two halves together of both Dante and Virgil's pendant to create the Sword of Sparta, which is their father's blade that allows them to go between the different worlds. Okay. It serves as not only a weapon, but a key to the demon world, right? Okay, then we discovered Trish is working with Mundus. We encountered Nightmare again. We defeated Nightmare finally, so he only made 3 appearances from the notes that I've taken. It was only 3 appearances. Which was one of the things that I did like as a kid, but playing the game over, I kind of don't really like it, is that we didn't have enough boss variety. They kept reusing the same enemies over and over and over again. Not to mention Nightmare, if you got engulfed in one of his blobs, you ended up fighting a demon that you've already faced. So it was during this run, it was Virgil, and then we fought the Griffin. No, not the Griffin. Was it the Griffin? Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't the Griffin. I think the other boss was the. I don't remember, but it was another boss, right? Okay. So during the final nightmare fight, Trish intervenes and kind of betrays Dante. That's when she's like, "Ha ha ha, you humans fall for anything." Blah 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 blah. This and the third, and then she, helps Nightmare during that fight, which made it even more difficult because while you're trying to avoid his projectiles, she's shooting projectiles intermittently at you, and it was annoying as hell. Okay, so after that, Dante saves Trish and spares her life because a pillar almost fell on her during the whole fight with Nightmare. He then goes on to confront Mundus. Mundus actually had Trish in his custody. No, I'm wrong. Wait. Actually, yeah, he did have Trish in the custody. That's how Dante discovered that Trish was. I'm getting everything mixed up. I'm sorry. Anywho, we confront Mundus. We finally meet him at his spot where he's like chilling or whatever, and then Dante sees that Trish has been captured by Mundus. So Mundus gave Trish the whole like dialogue of like, "Yo, you've disappointed me as well." And then he captured her, used her as a bait against Dante. He attempted to kill Dante, and then Trish broke free and saved Dante from the blast. Then Dante became full-on demon mode, kind of resembling Sparta, and then the whole battle against Mundus begins, right? So after we defeat Mundus, we attempt to escape Malay Island, and then we get intercepted by Mundus again, because that's the theme about with this game, that bosses have a reoccurrence. They reappear when you don't really want them to. And then Trish is somehow alive, and she helps Dante in finally putting the nail in the coffin when it comes to Mundus. And then they escape on a plane, and then it cuts into Trish working with Dante at Devil Never Cry, which is his business establishment of hunting demons. So that's pretty much what happened. That's what concluded the entire first game, and now we're about to play 2. So anyways, I kind of went off on a long narration as to what transpired in the last episode, the last stream, but I hope you guys got the gist of what happened. So anyways, I've been talking for long enough. I know you guys want to see some gameplay, so we're gonna go into the game view and we'll get started. So without further ado, let's begin. All right. Yeah, I don't know if your cat is on your keyboard, Josie, but it's a bunch of gibberish that I see here that's being written. But if you're not trolling, welcome in. So let's get out of this. Actually, oh yeah, I forgot there's 2 characters you play as. So of course we're gonna play as Dante first. Would you like to continue? Yes, I will. Cause didn't Devil May Cry 2 come with 2 discs? I think it did. I'm not certain. Yo, Alex, what's good? Welcome in, welcome in. What's good? What's good? How's everything, my guy? Outside of a bad toothache, you good? Oh, yo, those are the worst, man. Those are the worst. Uh, do you think you have to get a root canal or something? Or is it a full-blown extraction? If you don't mind me asking. Which, by the way, gotta give a shout out to my dude, Alex _ guys. If you haven't followed, be sure to do so. He's a variety streamer, much like myself. And his content is mad chill and mad fun. So if you haven't done so, please go follow my guy. You will not be disappointed. Alright, let's do it. Vibrations on. Yep. Brightness is alright. Exit. Alright. Devil may cry.
In a time long since past, in an age of darkness, when the earth was overrun with demons, and humans were powerless under their rule.
Were they?
Humanity's hope
Nah, I'm joking.
lived in a demon named Sparda.
Oh, you might get it pulled. Damn. Alright.
Unlike any other, and wielding the sword.
I feel you though. I feel you. It's annoying.
Sparda eradicated the demons.
Oh, wisdom tooth. Yeah, definitely got it. Yeah, get it. You gotta get it pulled.
And now, the legend of Sparda.
I remember this part where he came diving down and just shooting everything as he's falling.
Demon Slayer, Dante.
Yep. Is that the coin that was in the Netflix adaptation?
You called?
Till next time, son of Sparda.
I've only played 3, 4, and 5, and I've only beaten 4. 4 was my first Devil May Cry game. Oh, really? Okay. You should definitely play. I think 1 was pretty good. I played them all except for 5. I liked 1. I liked 3. 3 was probably my favorite one. 2 to me was the weakest one out of all of them. But I liked 1, 3. I liked 4. I just haven't played 2 and 5, and I haven't played the reboot or whatever. Mission 1. Toward the north, the hunter of dark blood will realize his destiny. Guidepost for the hunters, chapters 1, clause 3. Mission start. Alright, let's do it. But I think they're all worth a playthrough, Alex. They're all worth it, in my opinion. And I'm gonna play 5. I'm definitely gonna play 5. Well, I like the fact that he can double jump right off the bat. You don't need a skill to use it. I like that the circle button is a dash or a dodge. You You don't have to use R1 to fire anymore. So, you know, in terms of like the stuff that you get is pretty dope. Well, not the stuff that you get. The quality of life changes. Yeah, I never played DMC, the Western region looking one. Yeah, I haven't played it either, but I'm definitely going to. I think I'm sold on playing it. Cause why not? Why not? Like, I don't think the game is bad. Well, the combat and everything that I've seen is bad. I think the story just sucks. Yo, Freaky, what's good? Welcome in, welcome in. Guys, that's the name. That's the username. They definitely slowed down the combat. But I gotta say, the hits have a little more weight to them in this game. Harpies or whatever they're. I don't know why they put the orbs so far apart when it, like, they act like it's like a very special item. I can understand if it was the blue orbs, then whatever, but you know, apparently Devil May Cry concept was supposed to be another Resident Evil, but they changed directions for the good. Oh yeah. I definitely knew that. I was telling the viewers when I played the first one on stream, and you could tell it has a lot of Resident Evil mechanics in the first game. I'm really excited they made it its own game though, because I think this game was a huge contributor to what action games are now. A crystal with condensed demon tears. It will recover your magic power. Okay. Crystal with condensed demon fluid. It will instantly recover your vitality. Crystal generated by immortals with the power of resurrection. Okay. Yeah, without this, you don't get God of War or Dante's Inferno. Yeah, you certainly don't get... any of those games. Like I think the first Devil May Cry came out in 2001. His run speed is a lot faster, which I can appreciate. A statue of a god that's controlling time. You can gain power by offering the red orbs. Too bad they didn't give me enough to do anything. Okay, we got a blue orb fragment, so these make another appearance. Lollipop Chainsaw and Bayonetta as well. Oh yeah, absolutely. I never played Lollipop Chainsaw, but I definitely played Bayonetta, the first one, and yeah, definitely draws its inspiration from Devil May Cry, which I think some of the people from Devil May Cry actually worked on the game, if I'm not mistaken, right? I'm mad I can't do my combos the way I used to. Oh, you can run up the wall. I did not know that. At least I forgot. So can I... Oh, yes. Yes, you can. I don't remember that. I do not remember that at all. I actually have the old Lollipop Chainsaw. I might just play that sometime. Not sure when. So many games. Yeah, that's true. Like this game and Ninja Gaiden was huge inspirations. Huge inspirations. Even though I think this game came out before Ninja Gaiden. Well, before they went 3D. Because I remember playing Ninja Gaiden back on the NES. But that's one thing about Ninja Gaiden. It's always kept its difficulty. Yeah, that makes sense. Stylish average, like what could I have done? There was nothing I could really do.
Where's Mathieu? Mathieu? Mathieu?
Good grief. They really made a big mess, didn't they?
Mathieu. Yo, they be having the weirdest names in this
It
game.
sure took him a while to find this place. Oh, you have arrived, son of Sparta.
You knew him?
Yeah, you can see though the graphics has vastly improved from the first game to the next
We are the
one.
guardians of this land, Vidumali.
It is the
Our
same
clan
console.
Once fought against the demons with Sparta, son of Sparta. We must ask this favor of you. You see, there's a man who's transformed our land into a demon's paradise. His name is Arius. And although he is the president of an international public corporation, he uses the demon power.
Oh, so they got that right in
Deal
Netflix.
with Arius and his master for us.
Looks like it's your lucky day.
Wonderful. I am very pleased.
Yeah, Dante don't sound as cool
It leads to a
in this
higher
game
are successful,
But I think this is chronologically, this is like one of his last missions or something like that.
son of Sparta.
I believe. The aerial heart will give the hunter the chance to reach the skies. Guidepost for Hunters, Chapter 1, Clause 8. Alright, where we at? Where we at? I know I could break through there. Damn, they got mad spots I could break through. Yeah, I don't remember much about this game though, honestly. Oh wait, maybe if I jump up there might be something. Oh no, there ain't nothing. Oh, okay. Alright, we good, we good. Got a nice amount of orbs there. Okay. Oh, it's just another door that opens. Okay. I know the floor about to drop over here, right? Oh, nah, hold up. Let me go back. There we go. Alright, so we got another fragment. 2 more and we'll be able to extend our health, so we're good. I don't remember anything about this area at all. Oh, light blue flame. Light a blue flame. And then the way will be open. Oh. You know, I thought I wasn't affecting it because... Oh, nah, come on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Like, I thought I wasn't affecting it because of the sound. Like, it wasn't sounding like I was hurting the contraptions or whatever. I know I could break that wall. Is there anything else over here? Okay, so we're good so far. Okay, I mean... There's not much resistance. So far, though. So far. Damn, they just standing around. They're not even doing anything. Okay, I like the running on the wall thing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't remember being able to do that when I first played the game when I was younger. Alright, so we cleared that. Yeah, just shoot him out. There we go. He didn't want to come down, so did what I had to do. I also did not like his devil trigger in this game. Like, his devil trigger in this game was trash in my opinion. Magic Stone with the heart of a flying demon bird. Alright, the next mission. The key to the next journey begins and ends with death. Guidepost for the Hunters, Chapter 2, Clause 4. Oh my god, I don't understand. Why would they put these orbs? Okay. I get it now. Oh my god, that was so difficult. Okay, the gate is firmly shut. I only went over there because I saw the orbs. Yeah, like... Let me go back here first. There we go. I'm like, I know there's something up there. Alright. Now I got enough to upgrade Rebellion. So wait, I never went over here, so... Actually, I did. I did go over there. That's where I came from. Yeah, that's exactly where I came from. So now I could go this way. So now that I upgraded it, what are the moves? I know it's level 2, but... I didn't even get the orb. I thought it would have came to me. He threw me right to the health. Yo, Play, what's good? Welcome in, my guy. Feel like I haven't seen you in like 100 Mondays. What's good? I don't know why I'm playing with this guy. I'm here, broski, with the little one watching. Okay, okay. Hello, little one. I hope she's well. Well, of course she's well, you know. She got her pops chilling with her and watching an awesome stream. Nah, but how you been overall? Like, what you been up to? What you been dealing with? She said, how did he do that? Skills. Skills, little one, skills. Bruh. I've been busy as hell. I'm on vacation right now, but it's not really one. Got you, got you. Sometimes it's like that, man. Sometimes it's like that. Like, when you finally take vacation, you realize that you have a whole bunch of personal stuff that's kind of like work that you have to take care of. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you live in a house or whatever. You got to mow the lawn. You got to make sure your little one is good. You got to run some errands. It's like, it's not really a vacation. I've been good, you know, same old here, you know, trying to get back into shape. I've been slacking on the stream for a little bit, like I've been streaming intermittently, and also work, you know, work as well, so. But I've been good, man, you know, blessed, can't complain. Yeah, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man, just, you know, ever since moving over here, where I'm at, and also adopting the work from home lifestyle, I haven't been as active as I should be, you know what I'm saying? So I had to like really buckle down and be like, all right, you gotta go to the gym at least 6 times a week. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you eat healthy at least 6 times a week. You can have a cheat day or whatever. So yeah, I had to really discipline myself and make sure that I'm doing what I need to do. Should do a IRL stream one time. Oh man, yo. I think it's gonna be mad boring. Like, if I was like at maybe an anime convention or something like that, I'll definitely do it. But I think it'll be like mad boring. Yeah, the setup looked different in the back. Till you moved. Oh no. I didn't like. I'm talking about like back when I moved in 2020. I'm still in the same spot. The setup was different for real? I haven't done anything different. Yeah, I haven't done anything different. That's what you think, but I think it would be lit. Oh, you think so? You know what? I'll think about it. I'll definitely think about it. Like, yo, here's me at work just sitting down, typing up stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yo, here's me at the gym just trying to get them gains. Okay, look a little different because mine has been MIA for a little. Yeah, nah, it's the same. It's the same. The only thing I changed was I stopped using my overhead light because it looks better with just the 2 lights that I have currently. Like, I'm gonna show you after I beat these guys real quick what I'm talking about. Yeah, bro, gotta get the gym gains, man. Okay, so I'm done fighting. So let me show you real quick. Alright, let me see. Why it's not enlarging? That's crazy. Hold on, let me see something. What's going on here? Let me change it over here. I don't know why it's not doing the thing that it needs to be doing. But anyways, if you could see what's going on like the camera or whatever. So I'm gonna turn on the light up here. And you see it kind of like overexposes me. At first I thought it was like supposed to be like that. It actually looked good, but then I realized that when I turn it off, it looks so much better. Like the quality of the picture of me looks so much better. Like the darks are darker, the lights are lighter. So yeah. So I don't know what I was doing this entire time because I was like, oh, this actually looks better. Then I asked, and people were like, yeah, nah, this looks way better without the extra light. Because I looked, that's the word I'm looking for, overexposed. Yeah, look clear this way. Yeah. Which is really helpful because now I can, you know, when I create videos, this is definitely a better look. Yeah, my sister texting me, harassing me, asking me a million questions. I don't even know which way I gotta go. Oh, nah, hold up, no. Damn, I didn't mean to go. Can I leave? Okay, good. Yeah. I might have to come back here. I definitely might have to come back here. I think I remember having to backtrack over here to be able to run to that. Or let me try. I'm gonna try it again. Or as a matter of fact, nah. I'm really confident that what I have to do is find something to make me run fast and then get to that area. Are you ready? That wasn't even stylish at all. Like, there we go. Yep. I knew it. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty confident that you get like something for your devil trigger that will allow me to run fast. Quick Heart, a magic stone with the heart of a running demon beast. Yeah. Come on, I ain't mean to do that. There we go. Yo, I'm remembering a lot more than I thought I would remember. I mean, it is only the beginning, though. Should I do it, though? Should I do it? Yeah, let's extend it, yeah. Why not? Crown, what's good? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, nah. Okay. I'm about to say. Alright, what's... There's got to be something up here. There we go. It's like I know there's something up here. There we go, 2 down. Yeah, but he ain't taking no damage though. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, he used the force field. Oh, nah, get out of here. Really? Now he's just randomly hitting me with shit? No, wrong thing. Why are you... Okay. There we go, thank you. I have no idea why I was attacking the tentacle when I was supposed to be attacking the other enemy. Okay, and then now it's the next mission. Oh, the shotgun. Okay, I thought it was... Oh, it is the next... Okay. He could have easily flew over there, but whatever. Alright, we about to save. Close to your eyes, but far off in your mind, the hunter must learn the value of options. Guidepost for the hunters, Chapter 5, Clause 4. Mission start. Alright, what we got going on right now? Yeah, those are some annoying enemies right there. I know there's supposed to be more over there. Like, I know I'm not bugging. It wasn't just an orb that was... Oh, no, I went the wrong way. Okay. And you can't change a target. This shotgun is not strong at all, yo. Not strong at all. Let's see what's going on the other side. Okay, so I basically went around for one orb. Ah, he became a regular enemy. Okay. Kong, what's up? How this trash game treated me? I mean, it's alright. I mean, compared to the other ones, I mean, it fails in comparison. It has the Dark Souls 2 syndrome, pretty much. Oh my god. I missed all those orbs because this stupid ass. Still en route from work. Thought I'd pop in. Oh, I appreciate that. Out there working hard, man. I thought you would have been on vacation because of your birthday yesterday. Thought you would have been out taking people's cards. Like it's Battle City. This track sounds even more like bootleg DMC. Oh man, I mean, listen. You already know, back in those days, I don't understand why gaming companies did this, but you know, back in the days, they had a hit with one game and they decided to deviate with the next iteration. They did it with what? The second Zelda. They did it with the second Mario. They did it with DMC 2. And there's a couple other games that I can't think of right now where they just experimented with the sequel. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Or if you're going to, like, make changes, make enhancements. Don't make changes from the game. Like, Super Mario 2 was... That game also had the Dark Souls 2 symptom. Because it wasn't a bad game per se, but it was pretty disappointing compared to what you got for Mario 1. And then they just exploded in Mario 3. Same thing with Zelda. You got Zelda 1, which was great. Then you got Link's... The Adventures of Link, excuse me. Which was a terrible game compared to the others. And then you got Link to the Past, which was one of my favorite Zelda games. I don't know why they did that. The infested tank. What? How the hell did that hit me? Oh, because it goes through the tank. Okay. Sometimes I forget I have to throw logic out the window when it comes to old school games. At the don't worry combo meter. Oh yeah, terrible. It's terrible dialogue. If it ain't logical, it ain't gaming. It's the truth though, like you gotta throw some of the logic out the window with these old school games. Where did the other tank come from? Oh, he up there. Alright, while he's up there, I'm gonna search around for a bit. Even that lost its edge in the game. It makes me think, was it a whole different developer? Like lead, a whole different lead that was producing this game? I gotta research that now. Now I'm curious. Right in front of the damn... Wow. What? When? When did it have a flamethrower? Showtime. And why the hell do they put these stupid orbs so far away like that? Like, if you're gonna have an orb that's far away like that, let it be a blue orb or a yellow orb. Red orbs are so common, like, why would you... Oh, shit. Damn. Did not mean to do that. This shit ain't do nothing. Oh my god, terrible. Oh, did it fly away? Because the music's still playing. Yo, who built this area? Like, it doesn't even make goddamn sense. I guess you could only get up here by elevator. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, this is so stupid. This is on PS5. It was originally on PS2. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Why not? Even though I probably didn't. Oh, nope, I definitely did. I kill the helicopter. The helicopter flies up. So does that mean that it's not defeated? So yeah, I could tell. Yeah, it's on the P5. And it's also a PS4 version of this game too. What the? How y'all feel on the PlayStation getting rid of this? I know I'm not buying the next console. I'm definitely not buying the next console. Getting rid of disc? Nah, it's done deal for me. I'm hoping that they do what Xbox did, where they attempted to do that many years ago, and then, so ironically, Sony clowned them for it, and now they're doing it. So I guess Microsoft had the right idea, it was just the wrong time. Just trying to see if they have any like secret stuff back here. But yeah, that's really ridiculous, man. Like that's not having a disk drive for a system, with the exception of the Steam Deck, right? Because the Steam Deck, you know, it's more so a computer. You know what? No, I take that back. Like it's anti-consumer. It's anti-consumer. I'm not even gonna give the Steam Deck a pass. It's anti-consumer. Sony clowned them because they wanted to do it first and the right way, but it thinks it's madness too. Exactly. And we already seen what they do with digital media. Like, we already see it. Like, sometimes you don't have access to your media. You have to have an online connection to use your media, you know. And then I think they also want to mitigate being able to trade and borrow, because honestly speaking, you lose a marginalized amount of money by having people be able to trade games. Like, hey, you got Street Fighter 6? Alright, let me hold that for a little bit while I play and let you hold my God of War or whatever, right? And another thing too, you know, you have libraries who also buy a substantial amount of games, and you can't even borrow them from the library anymore because they're going with the whole digital media concept. And I wouldn't be surprised if, like, streaming platforms like Netflix take advantage of it. Like, okay, here Sony, we'll pay you X amount of dollars to take some of the IPs that you have and be able to add that to our Netflix subscription. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. There we go, by the skin of my teeth. Oh, it's more? Oh, they really trying to kill me, for real. And they not giving me any health whatsoever. That's crazy. Oh, look, they just did. Action you shall receive. All I know is I'm grabbing physical copies of games like now. Yeah, as you should. As you definitely should. Now would be the right time, because now they're gonna become a hot commodity once the new consoles come out. And once people start really buying more copies of games, oh shit. Once they really start buying more copies of games, it's a wrap. Like, they absolutely gonna start raising the price. I complain about discless, but I did purchase GTA 6. Wait, GTA 6 is not gonna be on the disc? gonna be expensive as shit once they can't find their favorite games on disc anywhere. Yeah. Wow. So GTA is only gonna be digital? That's wild. That's wild. I mean, I had no intentions of buying GTA anyway, so. Every Rockstar game I own, I have the maps, the books, the discs, and the only one without. Yeah, that's wild. But they've been doing that, right? They've been weaning away for discs for quite a while. You know, with these whole digital subscription platforms that Sony and Xbox have. Also the collector's items that you pay for, like the collector's editions of games where they give you the steelbook case, but not the disc because they expect you to double dip. It's crazy, like, and embarrassed to say that I did partake in that. I did partake in the collector's items without the disc and all of that stuff. I too was one of the goofies that did that. But yeah, like, I gotta draw the line somewhere, and I'm not buying a discless console. Like, I'm not doing that. Bruh, $155 I paid for my collector's edition. Wait, for what? GTA 6? What did it come with? Damn, that's crazy. Goddamn screen with a countdown. That's it? I thought it came with like a statue or something. You dead ass? It all it came with was a screen with a countdown? Oh, okay, I see. I would have preferred a disc with a steelbook case and maybe a statue of said character, or like maybe a globe of like a physical map of like where the game is gonna take place. Like what they call them, topographical maps or something. Not a goddamn thing. And Rockstar Plus what the hell is Rockstar Plus? Wait, what is Rockstar Plus? This has got to be the corniest fight in this entire game. Oh. Now my revive kicked in. Oh my god, man. You can't do anything to bring it down. You gotta fire at it. So here's the thing, the only reason why they're doing all this stuff with Rockstar is because Rockstar makes pretty solid games. Like, all their GTA games have been a hit. So I completely understand why they would push the envelope with that game particularly, right? Because let's say you spend $100 on Grand Theft Auto 6, right? You're going to get hundreds, if not thousands of hours on that game, whether you play the story, whether you do any side missions, if it has an online, you're gonna incorporate a lot of hours within that game. And not to mention, with the previous notoriety from the previous games, which all been a crazy hit, they're like, all right, we're gonna sell this for more. We're gonna make it digital only, because people who really enjoyed the previous games are going to be more inclined to buy it, because they know for the most part what they're getting themselves into. That's not gonna work for other games. Like, if GTA 6 is like, okay, we're selling this game for $90 or whatever, you think a Rayman Legends is going to be able to sell that kind of money, sell copies with that kind of money? It might, to some degree, and I'm not trying to shit on Rayman Legends, because Rayman Legends is such a elite platformer game, but it's not going to make the numbers that GTA is going to make. Unfortunately, right? Well, it's unfortunate because I want Rayman to be successful. It's unfortunate because it's unfortunate because I want Rayman to be successful, but it is fortunate because nobody is going to follow suit. The moment they realize that they can start selling consumer games for $90 digital, all other companies are going to follow suit. Like the corpos are going to be like, well, GTA 6 sold this much, why can't we do the same thing? And they're just gonna follow that same trend. Luckily, not every game is the same in terms of its weight, in terms of its appeal. So there's gonna be a lot of different games that's gonna be like, yo, y'all need to chill or whatever. But I do see like big companies like Rockstar, if they have another Red Dead Redemption, probably selling that for the same price, depending upon how well GTA 6 does. I could see Insomniac doing that. I could see Ubisoft doing that, even though Ubisoft is not that great right now. I could see EA doing that, especially with the Madden games and 2K games. Like, I see the vision, and it's going to suck. And also, I'm hoping that we get enough pushback when it comes to these digital consoles, which honestly, let's be for real, I doubt that we're going to get a lot of pushback. You're going to get from our generation that grew up on having media or like things that are tangible that you put into your consoles. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. You know? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I say yeah, you're gonna have our generation. However, the generation after, they don't care, man. They don't care. Ubisoft would be bright to even think that way. Listen, man, listen. You've seen companies do worse for less. You know what I'm saying? Madden and 2K already make their money times 10 just from microtransactions. Oh yeah, but if they can bleed more money out of you, like if they could bleed, if they can make a stone bleed, they will. They absolutely will. You know what I'm saying? Like if they can get as much money from you without breaking the bank in a sense of like, okay, how much is the consumer willing to dish out for our games and our hardware before it becomes yeah, this is way too much for my budget. Like, this is way too much. If I spend any more money, that I'm going to end up not being able to pay my bills. Because that's all it is. That's all it is. It's no different than working for retail, right? Like, why you think in retails, like certain clothing stores and whatnot, that they give their workers a discount? Because what they want to do is they want to pay their workers, and they want those same workers to take their paycheck and go right back into the company. It's like, all right, I'm making $100 a day or whatever, $500 a week, right? But this shirt I've been eyeballing is like 25% off for employees. They start spending all their bread back into the company, and before you know it, the company they recouped all the money that they paid their employees with. You know what I'm saying? So these companies ain't shit. They don't care about us. They just care about how much money they can extract from us at the end of the day. But yeah, that if GTA can do it, Logic, facts, actual factual, yeah. Because the suits are so detached from what it takes to make a good game. All they care about is what kind of game can be made that will extract the most money from their consumers. That's it. But hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. Yes, sir. Drain the consumer. Pause. Exactly. Pause. 100% on the pause. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, guys. I'm back. So, while I was taking a leak, there was something else that I've been thinking about too, right? Is that this corporate model has been occurring for a minute now. Like, it's been happening for a good minute. And think about it, right? So, starting with games back in the days, even consoles, right? You used to get the console, from what I recall, and I'm speaking particularly about the Super Nintendo. With the Super Nintendo, you got a controller, you got the console, and you got Super Mario World with that console. So you got the console itself, you got the game in order to play said console, and you got all the peripherals needed in order for you to play your console, i.e. the controller, the composite cables, and the power cable, right? Then the game came with a case, a cartridge, and a manual. Fast forward over the years, they started retracting the manuals, so games started coming without the manuals and just the disc. Then you start getting collector's items without the disc, right? You get like which is crazy because they want you to double dip, because honestly, true gamers are not going to take another game and put it in a different steelbook case or whatever, right? They're just probably going to buy the game outright. You know what I'm saying? And not even just gamers, just people in general, because it's very disorganized. Like, how the hell are you going to know which games you are looking for if they're all in different cases, right? So it's either you're going to give away the case or you're going to buy another copy of the game. Which there's two ways to kind of like go around it. One, you're going to end up spending more money, which I do, depending upon how eager I am to play the game. And that strategy is basically wait till GameStop have the game used and buy it at its most cheapest price. Since you already have the digital copy, you can just wait for GameStop to have the sale. Boom, you got it. Or the other option that I do is, if I know somebody is going to buy the game digital, I'd be like, yo, give me your money, send me your bread, and I'll give you the digital code. And I'll go buy the physical copy while you use the digital code, because I don't want the digital code. I want the physical copy. So those are ways to get around it. But now, basically, as time goes on, they've always been weaning us away from having physical media. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just games. It's also with like phones. You know, you buy a phone and then you're not getting the charger. It's like, what? Because they assume that you already got the other phone and it takes the same charger, that you don't really need a charger anymore. So they're like cutting costs. Meanwhile, you're like, yo, I've been using this charger to oblivion. Why the hell you guys ain't giving me another charger? You know what I'm saying? Or they'll give you the cable, but they won't give you the block for you to plug into the outlets and whatnot. So they've been doing this for a minute. They've been doing that for a minute. Nah, it ain't weird, Play. It ain't weird. From our perspective, it might be perceived as weird, but from corporate perspective, they're cutting costs and they're saving money. And if people are going to continue to conform to the things that they're doing, then they're just going to try to keep taking away more. But then there's going to come a time where they hit a roadblock where it's like, our consumers is like, we don't want any more of this. This is the hard stop. So they kind of like inch. Like, let's say you're right here, right? This is the consumer. This is the corpos. They kind of like inch until the consumer is like, nope, we don't want to go past this threshold. And then they'll probably like back away a little bit to make the consumer comfortable and then proceed to start inching again. That's all they do. That's all they do. Because at the end of the day, hardware, technology always advances. So video games start to advance, even though there is a cap right now, in my opinion, where like we can't go any further than where we are right now in terms of like the games that we're currently playing. Like, I don't know how much enhanced the graphics can be. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like going to the gym and you're doing the same shit and your body is already accustomed to it. Like, you can't go any further. You have to do something extremely drastic because you've already plateaued. And with games, I can't see the next evolution of gaming. Like, what you want? Like 520 FPS? Like, more frames? Like, at this point, games are so smooth that you don't need any more hardware to sustain them. And unless you're going to make bigger games, which, let's be for real, a lot of companies are not going to make any bigger games than what they're making now. Like, 2K can sit on a 60 gigabyte disc, right? They're still going to keep that 60 gigabytes because they're not going to work towards doing anything if we got an 80 gigabyte disc and so on and so forth. You know, bad example, but you get what I'm saying. I'm waiting to hear a class action lawsuit. I'm going to want my 2 shillings. If we even get a class action, you know what I'm saying? The gold orb is 10,000. That's ridiculous. Yo, they really be trying to play people here. It's just crazy. It's crazy what they're doing, man. It really is. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of the people that kind of caves into a certain degree. But I'm telling you right now, it's a hard no if the console comes out to be discless. Hard no. That's when I'm gonna go back in time and play all my other games. Like, I have a substantial library right now. It's okay, someone is gonna do us gamers justice. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, I got hit. Damn, I keep getting hit. Got him. It ain't over yet, though. Hadouken! Hadouken! Oh, almost died. Got him. Let's go. Sin City. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, I'm about to say. Another one of these damn infected helicopters. That was it? That was the mission? Shit, every new console gonna be digital. It's just the way the world going. We just gotta be happy we were around for it. Remember CD players and DVD players were once the shit? Yeah. Yeah. Nah, you're right. You're absolutely right about that. I mean, I understand. Like, I can appreciate the transition from CD players to MP3 players because traveling was a huge pain, right? Like, traveling with all that music was a huge pain. Although it did allow you to appreciate the music even more, in my opinion, because it's like, let's say you going out and you're like, yo, what you want to take the train, like what you want to listen to while traveling, while taking the train on the bus or whatever. It's a lot easier to have multiple CDs when you're driving, like when you got your own personal vehicle or whatever. But it's a lot more difficult when it comes to traveling by public transportation, right? So it makes you a little more selective. Like, okay, I probably want to listen to Linkin Park right now. I'm probably in the mood for that, or Evanescence, or maybe Ashanti. We wanna listen to, you know, Ready to Die album, whatever, right? No matter what you had. So having an MP3 player later on and an iPod, I was really appreciative of it because you were able to travel with hundreds of songs in your pocket. You know, and it kind of filled a necessity of being able to basically travel with one item and not have to worry about having a buttload of items. And also, depending upon where you're from, you got people who are not so civilized trying to like take your stuff and whatnot. So let's say someone took your iPod, at least you had the music stored on your computer so you can reuse it. The worst case scenario is that you had to rebuy the iPod, right? Back in those days, they took what you had and the CD. So you was pretty much SOL, you know? But when it comes to games, I understand that digital media does have its perks, its pros. So like if you're a parent and you have a bunch of destructive kids or whatnot, then having digital media is really good because it's more, you're more organized. You ain't got to worry about games occupying your space, and you have the ability to potentially play multiple games, the same game, excuse me, on different consoles at the same time, right? But physical media has way more perks. You have a kid that doesn't like the game that he's playing, you can return the game. You have a kid that got bored of said game that he's been playing to dirt for like months at a time, you could trade in the game. Or if they're old enough, they can borrow a game from their friend and their friend can borrow that game from them. It just like physical media just have way more perks than digital, you know. That Lloyd Banks tape after work, Cameron before. Yeah, Cameron Confessions of Fire was dope. And a couple of other albums he had too. Instead of an abundance of names on Spotify. Yeah. You know. But that's the thing. That's the reason why they're able to be successful with this business model that they're projecting and selling to us. Is because what they're doing is they're selling a convenience. And what people are not realizing, the average consumer isn't realizing, is that convenience overall is costly. Not just in a sense of paying monthly for a subscription to have access to all these things, but also essentially losing your ownership, your ability of ownership, because people, you know, the licenses agreements and all of that, people just go straight to signing. They don't read that full thing, you know what I'm saying? And they sign themselves out of ownership of certain media that they've purchased, which is, it's crazy. Mission 7, a meeting of power shall end in conflict. Can I power up right now? Nope, these are like 10 G's each. Yeah, these companies are selling you an inconvenient convenience, basically. That's all they're doing. And you know, I am somewhat of a consumer of digital media, like mostly the indie titles, right? Like, and the only reason why I consume the indie titles because they cater more to what I essentially think games should be. And then when you do support them, what they end up doing is utilizing that money to provide you with a physical copy of said game that you admire or that you enjoy. Because I can understand as an independent, as an indie studio or whatever, I'm pretty sure it's super difficult to distribute your game. So the only way that it can be done with the most ease is digital. Like, do you get any new moves when you no, like action? Let's see. Flip escape, air hike, kick jump, okay, wall hike, high time, stinger, okay, twosome time. Rainstorm, okay, Devil Trigger, Air Raid, Round Trip. Press triangle while you are performing an Air Raid. That's it? Hold on. I see you wrote something play. And bro, the games on digital are way different than the physical. My GTA 3 for PS2, all the music is there. It's grimy looking, and the one I play on my Switch, oh my god, 3 songs on each radio station. Oh yeah. Because they can't adjust the physical copies. They do that for movies too. They take out content from movies to fit the current climate, because certain things are too obscene for today's climate. You know what I'm saying? So it's really messed up. Hey, DMC 2, fun fact: you can beat the whole game as Dante with Ebony and Ivory. Indeed you can. But that's the reason why they're pushing so hard for digital, because it's all about control and recycling content. Because what they're gonna do next is they're gonna be like, oh, this guy ain't playing this game anymore, so we're just gonna remove those games from their console. Which I think they already did. I think Sony has done something like that. I think we covered that a while back. Or something happened to the dude's account and they was like, oh, sorry, we can't help you. What the hell? I'm mad they never had like air combos in this game. They ain't have any in the first one either, or maybe I just sucked. And they just keep coming back, yo. Look at that. That was so cool. All right. I haven't come across a blue orb in a minute. Oh, there we go. A yellow. Alright. Good thing we ain't spend no bread on a yellow orb. Wait, why the hell I can't fly? Oh, I gotta... That is so dumb. I forgot about that. A magic stone with a fierce flame demon, okay. Okay. Now I remember why I didn't attack him in the first place. I remember why I never attacked those things. I'm mad he's not using his other gun to shoot. I don't remember where I needed to go. I don't remember where I needed to go. I think there was a door down there. At least I think so. Oh yeah, there was. Okay, that was a door. But this is what I'm gonna do first. Let me restore my health. It's gonna take a while, but it works. A little more. A little more. There we go. No problem. She must have had a hard day at work. Don't bring the demons to a gunfight. Yo, these enemies respawn so easily. Wow, so he doesn't jump across like he used to? Ah, I forgot about that. I don't know which way I should be going. Not one red orb. You don't even have his thrust attack. That's crazy. Don't roll up on me like that. Who do you think you is? You don't want to get blasted. Yeah, get your wings, man. We not there yet? Thank you. No orbs left behind, guys. I don't know how you get like an S in this game. Like, the combat is severely lacking from the first one, as opposed to the first one. Like, I wonder if I really think it was a different team that made this one. I'm really thinking that. Had to be another team. By finishing the game and moving onto DMC 3.
Well, what have we here?
Do you have to ask?
Maybe another time.
The Minotaur. Oh, that. Oh, word. Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. That's right. It was supposed to be Lucia's game. Trying to hit the crate and it wouldn't allow me to. How the hell is that still? Wow, that's bull. I'm about to say, if I died because of that, I would have been so pissed. And they drop all those orbs in the cutscene. And I'm pretty sure I don't even get those orbs. I had a feeling I don't get those orbs. The hunter will discover the purity of speed. Guidepost for the hunters. Chapter 8, Clause 2. Factory has started to collapse. An alert can be heard, which means that this building may explode at any moment.
Warning.
Always some escape sequence. Always. Would I have to defeat them first before I leave? No, I'm wasting time. I'm definitely wasting time. How the hell do I get out of here? Yeah, I was definitely wasting time. No, I don't like the light. Don't touch me. That's how he comes across. Like, don't touch me. Don't like the light. Can I use it? Yo, they crazy. They put orbs up there just so you can get stuck. That's crazy. Come on, man, the stupid camera angles.
Warning.
Oh my god. What?
Warning.
Oh, all the lamps are lit. Oh my. I hate that. You have to hold the R2 button to not lock onto an enemy. Like, that is so stupid.
Warning. Warning.
What is...
Warning.
Wait, where the hell am I supposed to go?
Caution. Warning.
Oh, there we go.
Warning.
Oh my goodness.
Warning.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Alright, so we're on mission 10. So this is where we're going to stop right now, guys. So we're going to go to the intermission screen, and we are going to close this out. Alright. Okay. Alright, so it was a short stream. 1 hour less than what I typically stream. I usually stream 4 hours. You guys know that. I don't know why I'm explaining that to you. But I believe either we're going to play tomorrow night or Saturday. There won't be a stream on Friday, so I'm just letting you guys know beforehand. As for tomorrow or Saturday, that's also tentative, so don't hold me to that, right? So we got pretty far. Devil May Cry 2 is Devil May Cry 2. Like, again, it was the weakest iteration amongst the series. And you can see why. Compared to what we played from DMC 1 versus this one, it's a complete difference. Not to say that some of the mechanics aren't a benefit for 2. It's just, it doesn't capture the essence of what was presented in the first one. I've already played through all the Devil May Cry games with the exception of 5, the latest one, and the reboot. But I plan to, once I get through 2, 3, 4, then we'll get into 5, and then we'll do the reboot or whatever. But anyways, I want to take this time to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much for that. For those of you who are new to the stream, be sure to follow if you enjoyed it. If you're watching on YouTube, definitely subscribe. I primarily stream on every Monday and Friday from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I also incorporate some impromptu streams here and there as well. So the only way to be notified as to when I'm on is to subscribe to either platform. Well, or follow either platform, because I know subscribe means something different on YouTube than it does on Twitch. So yeah, just for that clarification. Glad to be able to catch a stream, catch you in the next one. Much appreciated, Telly. It's always good to see my peoples, you know, Telly, Play, Kong, Crown. You got Sweet Like Honey, of course. You got, you know, you got Girl You Love. Well, AKA You Kidding Me. You got Isker. You got D Bunny. The list goes on and on and on and on. And I, you know, again, don't mean to beat a dead horse or sound like a broken record, but you guys make streaming that much more fun. The whole essence of streaming was to capture the old school days of, you know, sitting around playing amongst friends, whether it was a multiplayer game or like having people watch you play while you're chilling in the same living room because they want to see what happens next, or they're intrigued by whatever it is that you've been playing. And that used to be my upbringing back in the days, where my siblings, they would partake in some games that I played. I played more than they did, of course. And then there were some games that they were intrigued by, not from a playing standpoint, but by watching. So it kind of gives me an understanding as to why people watch walkthroughs and things like that. It's a game that they're not interested in playing, but they are intrigued by watching what the next thing is going to happen. It makes a lot of sense. So I get that. Oh, you finally playing Spider-Man 2? That's what's up. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you like it over the first one. Let me know what you didn't like about it. I think you're gonna like it overall, but it does have a couple of things that were like meh compared to the first one. So yeah. But what I was gonna say too. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Follow the social guys. The links I provided in the chat has all the social media platforms listed right below me, i.e. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Discord. If you want to reach out to me personally, Discord is your best bet. It's the easiest platform to actually reach out to me personally. So if you want to chop it up, talk about games, blah blah blah, this and the third, I'm there. Or if you want to like speak with the community, we have a tight niche community for right now. So if you want to like reach out to them and converse on different topics as well, they're there as well, right? So anyways, I don't want to give you guys a long-winded exit. So with that being said, you have a wonderful rest of your night. Hope to see you tomorrow or Saturday. If not, definitely Monday. And last but certainly not least, if it ain't gaming, it ain't logical, folks. Peace. See y'all in the next one. Take care.